Stephen King was initially approached to write the screenplay. He even met up with Steven Spielberg, but Stephen King's publisher wanted too much money. Steven Spielberg wrote and produced Poltergeist, but had a clause in his contract to prevent him from directing another movie while he made E.T. Tobe Hooper was selected to direct based on his work on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Several members of the Poltergeist cast and crew have over the years consistently stated that Spielberg was the de facto director of the picture, while other actors have claimed that Tobe Hooper directed the film. It's a topic that still causes confusion. Craig T. Nelson was cast as Stephen Freeling, Jo Beth Williams as Diane Freeling, Dominique Dunne as Dana Freeling, Oliver Robbins as Robbie Freeling, Zelda Rubinstein as Tegina Behrens. Drew Barrymore auditioned for the role of Carol Ann. Steven Spielberg saved her though for E.T., which came out a week after Poltergeist. Instead, 5-year-old Heather O'Rourke was cast as Carol Ann. Poltergeist initially received an R rating from the MPAA, as PG-13 ratings did not come into effect until 1984, which might have been an appropriate rating for Poltergeist. Steven Spielberg disagreed with the R rating and managed to have the film changed to a PG movie. The Poltergeist franchise is believed by some to be cursed, due to the premature deaths of several people associated with the film, a notion that was the focus of an True Hollywood story. Some say the curse started when a prop master used real skeletons instead of fake ones in the film, due to the fact that the fake ones were more expensive. And months after the release of the first film, 22-year-old Dominique Dunne was brutally murdered by her abusive ex-boyfriend. And during a scene when Oliver Robbins was choked by a clown in his room, something went wrong with the prop and Robbins was actually being choked. And the untimely passing of Poltergeist's iconic young star is perhaps the most convincing case for a curse. Heather O'Rourke was incredibly young when she died of cardiac arrest and septic shock caused by a misdiagnosed intestinal issue. She died in February 1988 at 12. Poltergeist was filmed in Semi Valley, California, as well as the University of California in Irvine, Agora Hills, and even a Holiday Inn in Thousand Oaks. Poltergeist was released on June 4, 1982. The film was a commercial success and grossed over $76 million in the United States, making it the highest-grossing horror film of 1982 and 8th overall for the year. The film was well received by critics and is considered by many as a classic of the horror genre, as well as one of the best films of 1982. Poltergeist was nominated and won several Saturn Awards in 1983. The film received 3 Academy Award nominations as well, but losing all of them to Spielberg's other film, E.T. Poltergeist also won a BAFTA Award for Best Visual Effects. Poltergeist was released on VHS in 1982 and on DVD in 1997, and eventually on high-definition Blu-ray in October 14, 2008. I hope you've enjoyed this brief look at Poltergeist. Join me next time as we take a brief look at Poltergeist 2.